Hello everyone and welcome back to Heart Not Life Sailing. I have a fun project to do now. This was a little gift from my Mary because she really likes bubbly water, but getting a SodaStream was very difficult here and we would never be able to get it refilled. Pretty much anywhere in the Caribbean, maybe Puerto Rico, we're not sure. But it's a difficult thing to do. But what you can get are these large CO2 tanks. We had this one shipped through Amazon. It's a 5-pound CO2 tank, so we won't have to keep getting it filled or getting replacements or getting it filled like you would with the SodaStream. So basically we are building your own SodaStream, and you can do this anywhere you can get Amazon, and you can get CO2 many places. I think anywhere where they do restaurant equipment or welding or just about anything that uses CO2. So this is our tank. And this is our regulator. Remember, all of these parts were ordered from Amazon right here to Dominican Republic. So if you are in the Caribbean and you're coming to the DR, you can order all this equipment, get it here in about 10 days, and then you can go to Puerto Plata or Santiago or any of the larger towns or cities and get your CO2 filled up. And then this is the other set of the kit. This is our airline, our CO2 line, our gas line, airline, whatever you want to call that. And then our fittings, so it can actually connect right to any pop bottle, water bottle, anything with that type of lid. They're pretty universal, so if it's that size, it will fit. And this is the kit. Let's get this put together. So again, on Amazon, this was $53. This was $38. This was $20. And to fill this up was 700 pesos, so that's about $14 to fill the whole tank, and this will last probably a year or two depending on our usage. Alright, so let's get this put together. I'm going to take my time and go through each of these parts, and then I'll just kind of quickly walk you through what I did. But it looks pretty simple. This is just some hose clamps, pressure fittings, and connections, and then we're going to find a spot to install this. Alright, we have this put together. It is very simple. Just a vinyl gasket in here and tighten that up. A hose clamp on this hose, a hose clamp on this connector here. Everything else was pretty much pre-assembled. Then you have this end here, which fits onto a standard water bottle. Now I stuck this little green hose on there just to get the gas down lower. I don't know if that really helps or not, but we're going to try it out. I have not used this yet. We're going to, oh, that is very full. All right, a couple drips will come out. Yeah, let's drop a bit of that water out. All right. Push this on here. We're going to squeeze out the excess air, and then this just goes on like a pressure washer or a compressor. You pull back on here and push it down. And I've already got this pressurized. So I'm going to put it to say 30, and it's open. There we go, it's bubbling up. Now what I've read is that you give it a shake to get that carbonation inside of here. I guess that gets it mixing in with the liquid inside. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to shake it up well, then we're going to lose a bit of the air. Squeeze out the excess air again. You can hear a little hiss. I guess it's actually putting gas in it. Not sure how long you're supposed to wait it for, but I did read somewhere where you are supposed to, oh, you can see like bubbles are still coming out of it. I don't know if I'm overdoing this or not. this is a first trial. We'll perfect this, I'm sure, in the future. I don't know how much I'm supposed to shake this, but let's figure it out. Alright, turn that gas off, pull that off. Let some of the air out. Let's see, do I have carbonated water? I see bubbles. That looks like carbonated water. That tastes like carbonated water. Alright. One thing I read briefly is that the colder the water, you get more carbonation by having colder water and by having this pressure up. So one guy read he was putting like 50 pounds in there. Let's try putting 40 and see what happens. I don't think I want to go as high as 50, but well, that just, even before I put the hose off, that already pops that bottle right up. And you can see the bubbles came out. Not sure what the hissing is from. I think I have to put a little pipe compound on there, because I think I got a little bit of a leak right there. Alright, that's a success. So I'm going to mount this one inside of my shop up on the shelf. It's going to be pretty basic. I'm going to put it on the shelf. I'm just going to put a strap around it to secure it so it can't move anywhere. You don't want this banging around when you're at sea, or you don't want to forget about it and not secure it, because it's not going to be visual. So when we do our walkthrough to make sure the boat is secure, we're not going to necessarily look at that. So I'm going to have that secure all the time. And then I'll probably just drill a little hole through the bulkhead and have this hose come out, and then yeah, because I don't think it's necessary to, like, when you're going to use it, I think you turn the gas on, but as I'm just topping up the bottle, I don't think I have to be back and forth on that valve, because the seal in this is what's going to release into here. So when you take this off, it's got its own little valve in there. This is it. Thanks for watching. This is our little upgrade to our boat. This is something I think a lot of boats could take advantage of. I hear a lot of cruisers looking for places to get their SodaStream refilled, because a lot of cruisers like to have their bubbly drinks. So this is something you can definitely have on board, and you can go a long time without having to refill this. And this is refillable in any place that sells CO2. You don't need to get specific bottles or special kits to refill your little SodaStream bottles. You got this big bottle that'll last a long time. Alright, so inside of our galley here, you can see we just stepped inside of my shop area, just inside the door here, and I had this wooden box that I used to just keep our spare garbage bags for. We just stuff them in here and pull them out as we need them, and this just happens to fit the CO2 tank perfectly. I'll maybe stick a cloth or some bags in there just to keep it so it can't rattle around at sea, but it's as simple as taking off this hose, come right inside here, fill our tanks. When we're done with it, stick it back on there, and ta-da, we've got some bubbly drinks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next Sunday morning. Have a good day. Bye.